Do you feel like you're always worrying? That no matter what happens, there's always something new to stress over? Hi, I'm Sinta Ebersohn, and today we're going to dive into the constant cycle of worry. Why it happens, how it impacts your life, and most importantly, how you can finally break free from it. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll have practical proven steps to manage worry and to turn it into resilience. Worrying. It's something we all do. It can even feel like a part of life, but for many, worry becomes a constant companion, a never-ending loop of what-ifs that steals your joy, your peace, and even your health. So why do we worry so much? And is there a way to stop this cycle? As a post-traumatic growth specialist and resilience practitioner, I've worked with countless individuals dealing with overwhelming anxiety and constant worry. I've seen the toll it takes, not only on their mental health, but also on their relationships, their ability to thrive, and their overall sense of purpose. For many years, I've mentored parents, families, and employees and employers, helping them to transform their lives by identifying the life lessons within their adversities and teaching them how to cultivate resilience in every aspect of their lives. I've studied human behavior, psychology, and the science of parenting extensively, and I'm here to help you today with a practical, science-backed approach to managing worry. Worry stems from our need to feel in control. When we perceive uncertainty, our brain kicks into overdrive, trying to solve problems before they even exist. In moderation, this can be helpful, but when worry becomes chronic, it overwhelms our nervous system, and that leaves us stuck in a state of anxiety and stress. According to Dr. Judson Brewer, a leading neuroscientist and psychiatrist, worry is often a habit, something we do because it feels like we're solving problems, even when we're not. And like any habit, it can be broken with the right tools and awareness. One of my clients came to me overwhelmed. She was constantly worrying about her children, her job, her future. It was endless. She would often say, I can't even enjoy the moment because I'm always thinking about what could go wrong next. And through our work together, we identified the root cause of her worry, which was a need to feel in control and a fear of failure. So we used techniques like mindfulness, journaling, and cognitive behavioral strategies to interrupt the worry cycle. Today, she's thriving. She still experiences worry, but now she has the tools to manage it and prevent it from taking over her life. The impact of constant worry on your life is not just on your mental health. It affects every part of your life. Chronic worry can lead to physical health issues such as insomnia, digestive problems, and even heart disease. It can also erode your relationships, making you emotionally unavailable or reactive. When you're always worrying, you're not fully present for your loved ones or even for yourself. And worrying may feel protective. It's as though you are preparing for all the possible outcomes, but in reality, it limits your capacity to respond to life challenges effectively. By breaking that cycle, you can open up space for solutions, for creativity, and resilience. I'm going to offer you some practical steps to break the worry cycle. Mindfulness and awareness. The first step is awareness. When you notice yourself worrying, pause, name the worry, acknowledge that it's there, but don't engage with it. Mindfulness practices such as deep breathing or grounding exercises can help you to remain present in the moment rather than lost in future fears. You can also reframe your thoughts. CBT techniques are excellent for reframing negative thought patterns by asking yourself, is this worry based on facts, or is it a what-if scenario? And how likely is the worst-case outcome? Shifting your focus from potential disaster to probable outcomes helps to ease the anxiety. You can also set worry time. Now, this might sound a bit silly to you, but allow yourself 10 to 15 minutes a day to worry. And during that time, write down everything you're concerned about. But when the time is up, move on. This simple technique helps to contain the worry and prevents it from spilling over into your entire day. You can also take action over anxiety, and that means to turn your worry into actionable steps. If there's something you can control, make a plan. If not, learn to release it. This shift from passive worry to active problem solving is really empowering. And also practice gratitude. Gratitude can be a powerful antidote to worry. When you focus on what is going well in your life, it shifts your perspective from fear to appreciation. So take a few minutes each day to list 3 things that you're grateful for, no matter how small. And this practice redirects your brain from worrying about what could go wrong to noticing what is already right and great in your life. Also focus on what you can control. Worrying often stems from focusing on things beyond our control. So break that cycle by identifying what you can control in a situation. For example, you can't control the outcome of a job interview, but you can control how well you prepare for it. So do this practice because it not only reduces anxiety, but it also empowers you to take meaningful action. Another thing you can do is to create a worry-free zone. Designate a specific place in your home or your office as a worry-free zone, a space where worrying is off limits. Whether it's a cozy corner or your dining table or your bedroom, this area becomes a mental cue for you to shift your focus away from your concerns and into a state of relaxation or even productivity. And this boundary helps you to prevent worry from creeping into every part of your life. How can you recognize or notice that you are trapped in constant worry? Here are some examples. You replay the same concerns in your head without resolution. If you find yourself constantly thinking about the same problem without finding a solution, this is a clear sign of chronic worry. Your mind might latch onto an issue, turning it over and over, but never reaching a satisfying conclusion. Now, this cycle creates mental exhaustion and only heightens your sense of anxiety. This leaves you feeling stuck and powerless. It's important to break this loop because it's crucial for your emotional and mental well-being. If you struggle to fall asleep at night or stay asleep because you've got racing thoughts in your mind, when your head hits the pillow, your brain should be winding down, but for some reason, it's trapped in constant worry. It does the opposite. Racing thoughts flood your mind, making it nearly impossible to drift off. And even if you manage to fall asleep, you may wake up in the middle of the night with anxiety coursing through you, thinking about the things that happened during the day or what could happen tomorrow. And this lack of restful sleep compounds your stress and leaves you even more vulnerable to worry because you're also going to be exhausted. Constant worry pulls you away from the present moment and it traps your mind in an endless cycle of what-if scenarios about the future. Whether it's worrying about upcoming events or imagining worst-case scenarios, this future-focused anxiety prevents you from enjoying what's happening right now. Your attention is constantly diverted, making it hard to engage in conversations, to complete tasks, or even simply to relax. The strain of non-stop worrying also takes a toll on your emotional state and often leaves you feeling irritable or on edge. You might snap at others, or you'll feel a general sense of frustration without really understanding why. And over time, this emotional burden becomes mentally exhausting. It makes it difficult to concentrate, to enjoy activities, or even to get through daily tasks without feeling drained. There are also some physical symptoms of this kind of stress, because worry doesn't only live in your mind, it can really manifest physically. Constant worry activates your body's stress response, and that leads to symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, or even chest pain. Now, these physical signs of anxiety can often be overlooked or misattributed, but they're important indicators that your mental stress is taking a toll on your body. And if it's left unchecked, it can lead to more serious issues over time. Another example is procrastination or avoidance. When you're trapped in worry, the fear of making the wrong decision can paralyze you. You might start procrastinating or avoiding tasks altogether, hoping that if you put them off long enough, the problem will go away. However, this only fuels your anxiety as unfinished tasks pile up and the weight of avoiding decisions grows heavy. The longer you delay, the more anxious you feel, and that creates another vicious cycle of avoidance and worry, avoidance and worry. Overthinking every decision is also a sign. Chronic worry can make even the simplest decisions feel overwhelming. You may overanalyze every detail, obsessing over what could go wrong, which in turn makes you second-guess yourself. And this constant overthinking leads to decision fatigue, which makes it even harder to take action. So whether it's deciding what to wear or making a career move, overthinking causes unnecessary stress and can prevent you from moving forward with confidence. Also, you might be constantly seeking reassurance, and that's a hallmark of being trapped in constant worry. The need for reassurance from other people. You may repeatedly ask loved ones or colleagues if you made the right choice, needing to hear that everything will be okay. While reassurance may temporarily ease your anxiety, the relief is short-lived as soon as you find yourself needing more validation. This dependency on external reassurance prevents you from developing your own sense of inner security and confidence. You might be having difficulty enjoying the present. Even when things are going well, chronic worriers can struggle to enjoy positive moments. Instead of fully embracing happiness or relaxation, you may find your mind wandering to potential problems or future concerns. And this inability to stay present in joyful experiences robs you of contentment, and it creates a constant undercurrent of unease. It's as if a cloud of worry hangs over even your best moments, preventing you from feeling fully at peace. Then there's also fear of the unknown. Uncertainty can be especially challenging for someone who's prone to worry. You might spend a lot of time trying to predict the future or control outcomes when they are beyond your reach and you really can't do anything about them. And this fear of the unknown can also make you feel anxious about things that haven't even happened yet, and it leads to endless speculation and stress. Learning to accept uncertainty and learning to focus on what you can control is a key step in breaking free from this pattern. Here are some signs that you are managing your worry in a healthy way. One of the clearest signs of managing worry in a healthy way is the ability to recognize when you're worrying without allowing it to dominate your thoughts. So rather than spiraling into anxiety, you can observe your worry, accept it as a natural emotion, and then choose how to respond. Now, this balanced approach gives you more control over your emotions and prevents worry from becoming overwhelming or even paralyzing. When worry arises, you have practical tools at your disposal to handle it, whether it's journaling to process your thoughts, practicing mindfulness to stay grounded in the present moment, or engaging in physical activities like yoga or deep breathing. Having these strategies shows that you have learned to manage your stress proactively. These techniques provide a healthy outlet for your concerns, and it helps you to prevent them from escalating into chronic anxiety. Then, when you engage in problem solving rather than catastrophizing a situation. Now, healthy worry management involves shifting your mindset from fear-based thinking to practical problem solving. Instead of imagining the worst-case scenario, you focus on what's within your control and you take the steps to address any real issues. By concentrating on solutions rather than dwelling on hypothetical disasters, you reduce the power that worry has over you, and you regain a sense of agency in your life. Another sign of healthy worry management is when you feel more present and connected to your daily life. Remember, I said earlier, worry robs us from the ability to be present in the moment. So when worrying is well managed, it doesn't interfere with your ability to engage in the present moment. You can focus on your work, you can focus on your relationships and your hobbies, and you can engage with the people that you are with without being distracted by anxious thoughts about the future. Now, this ability to stay present allows you to enjoy your life more fully, and it strengthens your connections with others. It's a sign that worry isn't pulling you away from what truly matters. A healthy approach to worry also involves setting limits on how much time and energy you devote to it. For example, you might schedule a specific worry time, like I suggested earlier in this video, that allows you to process your concerns for a short period before moving on. By creating these boundaries, you prevent worry from seeping into every part of your life, and you can maintain a much better balance between stress and relaxation. Another sign of healthy worry management is the ability to release concerns that you have no power to change. Now, this is important. You recognize when something is outside your control, whether it's someone else's actions, a future event, or external circumstances. But you recognize it and you choose not to waste your energy on it. It's a conscious decision that you make. Letting go of these worries allows you to focus on what you can influence, and that reduces unnecessary stress and anxiety considerably. Also, instead of criticizing yourself for feeling worried, you approach your anxiety with kindness and understanding. You recognize that everyone worries at times and that it's okay to feel concerned. But by treating yourself with compassion and patience, you prevent worry from turning into self-judgment. And this gentle approach makes it easier to work through your feelings without added stress. When managing worry well, you're also able to keep a balanced view of life's challenges. You don't minimize real concerns, but you also don't exaggerate. This realistic outlook helps you to navigate difficult situations with calm and clarity, and it allows you to address problems with a level head. Maintaining perspective is a crucial part of preventing worry from spiraling into panic or even out of control. Another healthy management skill of worrying often involves redirecting your attention when anxiety starts to take over. And that means you consciously focus on what's going well in your life, whether it's practicing gratitude or reminding yourself of past successes, but you can balance out the negative thoughts. And this ability to shift focus prevents worry from monopolizing your mind, and it helps you to stay grounded in the positive aspects of your life. And finally, one of the most important signs of managing worry in a healthy way is knowing when to seek support. You understand that you don't have to deal with anxiety all alone by yourself, and you feel comfortable turning to friends, family, or professionals like myself for help when your worries become overwhelming. And this openness to support and the ability to ask for help shows emotional resilience and emotional maturity, and it prevents worry from building up and being unchecked. Everyone worries, but constant worry doesn't have to control your life. The tools I've shared today can help you shift from being consumed by worry to managing it in a way that empowers you. If you're ready to take the next step and cultivate resilience in your life, join my community, Get Up and Grow, where we help individuals just like you transform their worries into wisdom and strength. Remember, you can thrive beyond your worries. You just need the right strategies, the right mindset, and support. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more actionable advice on building resilience, overcoming adversity, and living your fullest life.